A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Harrop Park. This should be a classic between the Thunder and the Eagles. It's time to get our first guide on who has improved, who has stagnated, and who has gone backwards. The footy is back, and it's an exciting time of year. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. There's very little to choose between these sides. Both have their flaws, which have been spoken about, but whoever can get on top in the clearances will have a big advantage.
Thanks for that, Harf. Time to find out who's kicking to which end. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Good ruck work. Kavara cops some unwanted attention. Elliott, he's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Brown wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it. Garlett gets to the front spot. Looking for some quick ball movement. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Tries to take them on and loses.
They've got them on the overlap. Porter fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Collins affects the turnover. The Thunder guarding the corridor. Garlett normally delivers. Edwards heads towards half forward. Good thinking and good execution too. He's completely shanked it. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Hansen drops into the hole and marks.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Snap around the body. It's there!
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The Eagles have opened their account. The big men fly. Kavara, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Edwards, under pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Rucks go at it. Collins closed him down. Delivers it inside 50. Can't take it. Who was he aiming for? Kavara. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Brown lurking menacingly. Hall to level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
He might just be in for a big day.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Edwards palms it down. Chatley, Deegan. No one can mark. Brown. He's been busy so far. Henderson spoils. Can he find a teammate? Brooks with a terrific mark deep in defence. The Thunder forcing them out wide. Edwards. That one was always his. Easto working hard and being rewarded. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. He's got an option in the centre square. Edwards. Deegan. He's made a hot start to this match. Beasley spoils and will have a throw in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Both coaches have clearly planned thoroughly to take away each other's strengths, and so far, we've got a dour struggle.
Kavara, Brown, running in support. That's a poor place to give the ball back.
Run down, great chase.
Brings it out wide. The kick was centimetre perfect. He might have thought about the corridor. Nash can keep it moving. Can he hit a target? Henderson went bang. Bryce absorbs the pressure. They've bottled it up. Edwards with the tap. Deegan. It's a tough game. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Deegan. It's a hot footy. This is promising. Gets the kick away. Downsborough had it and lost it. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've put themselves under pressure. Thought his way through it. Nash making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Kemp. It's a desperate tackle. Beasley, ever reliable, and they're out of trouble. Frost spoils. This will break the deadlock. They're a goal in front.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Edwards wins the hit out. Chatley, where Angels fear to tread. Downsborough takes the mark and can extend the margin.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Thunder have been slow out of the blocks. Elliott with a deft tap. Good tackle. Kavara. Brooks saves the day. Clever kick. Henderson on centre wing. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. How will the umpire see this? Heads for the pocket. Bramble was committed to the contest. He ran into a brick wall.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Edwards got his palm to it. Deegan getting back to help the defenders. Chatley has found some space. You can see their confidence growing. No one can mark. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Thunder need to start moving the ball a bit more smartly. They've made a few questionable decisions already.
Hall does well under pressure. No one can mark. Bryce hunting the footy. That's come off the side of the boot.
He completely miscued that.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Edwards has a vice-like grip. The Eagles are bringing great energy. Nash, where would they be without him? The Thunder looking shaky early. Hall, he's generally a good kick. Defence 101 there. He's under close attention. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Punch clear. Hall, he's stopped in his tracks. Kicking for his first. Who's front and centre?
Happy to concede a behind.
Chatley brings it back in. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. The Eagles have got out of jail. That could prove costly. Elliott, Bramble is the target and he marks.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Elliott gets his hand to it. Knew the tackle was coming. Brown, is anyone home? Downsborough at centre-half forward. The Eagles showing some good signs early. Collins has pushed deep and can have a shot.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
This will be a close thing.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Beasley to bring it back in. Hall wins the contest hands down. The Eagles have denied them the corridor. Brown got a fist in. Bryce, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Elliott slaps it out. Mercer. Burke has it at half forward. Inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
Indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
Elliott with the tap. No easy exit. Brown in the right spot. Kavara. That's good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Mercer made the footy his. He's besieged.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Heads towards the half-forward flank. Thumped away and out of play.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
Edwards showing his skills. Crunching tackle. Elliott. He's done brilliantly. Good disciplined defence. He's suddenly a popular man. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Edwards gets his hand to it. Collins, he's run into trouble. Garlett gets his kick despite the heat. Beasley takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Johnston trying to bring the Crummers into play. Kicking for his first. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Eagles were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Collins, probing ball. No one can mark. Chatley, there goes the kick inside the 50. Mercer in the clear and marks uncontested. Downsborough, he's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make a change already.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Edwards smashes it out of there. Has to be clean. Punched away. Shrook, can he impose himself on the match? Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They certainly needed that one. They've been outplayed early, but that might kickstart them.
The Eagles by a kick. Edwards wins it out of the centre. Mercer, Collins. He doesn't waste many. That's an impressive mark.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Struck it well, no problems there.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
They've got 10 between them, and we're not yet at quarter time. The Eagles with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Thunder need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Mercer displaying great endeavour. Kavara intercepts the hand pass. Cops some unwanted attention. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Can he be the fire starter? Leaves it behind. Brown runs in and bangs it home.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Thunder hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. The big men fly. They've got good chemistry, those two. Bryce. They cannot keep him quiet. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Needs that to come back.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Chatley to bring it in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. To give them the lead. He's done it.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Thunder have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Edwards palms it down. Chatley reads the tap well. Easto had his name written all over it.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Eagles have steadied after they were challenged. Edwards had his measure today. Chatley. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks to space. Honours the lead. Picking their way through. Kavara. That's skillful. Good vision there. Garlett mops that one up. He'll be sore in the morning. He's not one to take a backward step. Punched away. Easto set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
The Eagles are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Edwards palms it down. Mercer. Bryce. Desperate to win it back. Rule. Good build-up. He's normally better than that. Shrook bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Leave him alone at your peril. Great finish.
The Eagles up by 5 points. Elliott wins it down. Kavara. They've given it back. He's so clean with the footy. Mercer. That one was always his. Edwards takes the hand pass. He's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Eagles are really taking it to them today. Edwards with a deft tap. How will the umpire see this? Rule. They're a big chance here. Bryce going at his first, and he's got it.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Underway once more. Elliott wins the tap. Kavara. Terrific tackle. Hall. He's caught. Throws it on the boot. Second effort needed. Phillips. The Thunder will be in front of his accurate. He is.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
1 point game. Edwards wins the hit out. Chatley. He's under close attention. Bit of a nothing kick. Lucasen was afforded latitude. Deegan. Coughlin is calm in a crisis. He ran into a brick wall. That's poor play. This would give them the lead. Has he got it?
The Thunder will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Brown to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect, and they're away. Lloyd takes an excellent grab. Lays it off. Deegan. Solid tackle. Chatley. This is good ball movement.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They'll be in front by 1 or by 6. It's 6.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Eagles are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Edwards palms it down. Plenty of heat in this game. Hall. That's not a mark. Great play. Punched away. You can't question his commitment. It's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
No one can break clear. Scores a level for the 4th time today. Edwards palms it down. Chatley, he's set upon. The defenders will be nervous. Kemp read it well and claims the mark.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
The Eagles restore their 1-goal buffer. Elliott gets his hand to it. Closed him down. Hall. Henderson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Just try to get it forward under pressure. Thumped away. Kavara. He put himself in the line of fire. Burke. Rule in the centre square. Couldn't burst through. Chatley. He's everywhere at the moment. Kemp has marked in front of goal.
He'll fancy his chances.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
The Thunder are going to have to switch it up. They've been scored against much too easily.
The Eagles with a break now. Rucks go at it. This is a hotly contested footy. Kavara. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Elliott showing his skills. Crunching tackle. Rule turns it over in the middle. Chatley. What a game he's having. Burke has found some space.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Thunder need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
Back in the middle. Edwards looking for territory. Chatley leading from the front. Eastoe fumbles it. Met solidly. Squeezes the kick. No easy exit. That's a bit of a waste. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
Their ball use has been first class. They're able to keep possession better than their opposition, which makes life so much easier.
The Thunder have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Elliott wins the hit out. Kavara, he's suddenly a popular man. Eastoe got to the right position and hung on.
The Eagles have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
Should have done a lot better there.
The Thunder might be able to start something. Porter on a lead. Elliott pushes into space and receives the footy. Some indirect ball movement here. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they get something going? Kavara. The Thunder not at their best so far. Hall. This is more positive. That's well played. Brown. Finally, they go inside 50. Phillips couldn't quite. They'll need to be more careful than that. The Eagles are playing some great footy, and they see it out.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Eagles have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Edwards wins it down. Chatley, he's stopped in his tracks. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Eastoe has got loose. That won't make the distance. Kemp judged it superbly, but this will be a tough shot.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Edwards smashes it out of there. Chatley. Coughlin spoils. The Thunder under great pressure. The Eagles can smell blood. Knew the tackle was coming. Kavara. Deegan wins it back. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Eagles can sense a soft kill here. Edwards is giving him a bath. Chatley, that's a bruising tackle. A rare turnover and welcome respite. They'll bide their time. Towards half forward with the kick. No one can mark. Clean pickup. He's run into trouble. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Edwards has been dominant in the ruck. Deegan. It's a tough game. Frost. Kemp. Not a lot of space to work with. Not sure who the target was. Can they keep the footy this time? Brown. All on his own. Bramble. Wins the contest hands down. Punched away. He didn't break stride. They're playing with purpose and poise. Naish. Spoils. Rule. That didn't travel far enough. He hasn't kicked it very well. Brooks went bang. Chatley has brought his own ball. Terrific forward pressure. A chance to clear now. Gathers at half back. Deegan. Half time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Time to check in with Gary.
The Thunder were awful in the first half. A lot needs to change for them to make a game of it. They're getting beaten in most areas and look a mediocre side, to be honest. The door's not shut on them yet, but it will be pretty soon if they're not careful.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Edwards has rucked tirelessly. They have a good understanding, those two. Downsborough is hard to beat one-on-one.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
The Thunder have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Eagles clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Good ruck work. Chatley, got to get it forward now. Lucasen, he's besieged. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Edwards got his palm to it. They're going hammer and tong. Hall, he's lost it. Got the handball away. Bramble, what can he do with it? This is great pressure footy. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
He's off. Creasy goes towards half-back. Lloyd has a vice-like grip. They've got winners all over the park. Garlett had his name written all over it. Their ball movement has been impressive. They're irrepressible at the moment. Lucasen, that was almost handed to him. Bramble feeds it out. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Chatley tasked with the kick in. The Eagles have winners everywhere. That's not ideal. Brown with the big fist. Look at him go. Lucasen, Deegan. The Thunder are chasing tail. Frost, good kick. Garlett at half forward. They're cutting them to ribbons. This is a joy to watch.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
No problems there.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Thunder haven't been able to respond. They look gone. The big men fly. Kavara needs a good decision. Hall can't afford to give it back in the corridor. It's a dominant display. Edwards, who's at home? Johnston only knows one way. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. McCarthy wins a hard ball. Scarlett. He's got it!
The Eagles are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Thunder need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Elliott with a deft tap. He'll be sore in the morning. Hall. That's not 15. The defence has fallen down. Henderson. They're leading them a merry dance. Naish clears the area. Chatley. Edwards. Will he look for a target or go himself? Downsborough. They've worked it well.
The Eagles have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Thunder are having a nightmare. Elliott wins it out of the centre. Kavara. Collins. Boot to ball just in time. One of the few times they've missed the target. Playing for pride now. No one can mark. Levian gathers. Will he pump it deep? The Eagles are red hot at the moment. Arundel saw that coming. Rule. Good looking kick. Brown spoils. Bryce. Kicks inside the forward 50. Punched away. It's a desperate tackle. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
A couple of misses now, but I don't think it'll worry him. He'll keep drawing the footy.
Chatley to bring it back in. Levian has charged into space. We're watching a very good side here. This is getting ugly. No one can mark.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Elliott with the tap. Hurried kick goes very wide. He's caught. The umpire will have it. Elliott wins it. I don't think he meant to smother it. Good tackle. The defence is disorganised. They've got a problem now.
Already got one today.
Snap at goal. He's got great goal sense, but he's off target with that one.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Chatley brings it back in. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Rule went bang. Naish heads towards half forward. Hall working hard and being rewarded. Well played. Into the pocket he goes. No one can mark. Phillips. He's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Elliott showing his skills. Kavara. He ran into a brick wall. Out wide with the kick. Levian takes it on the half-back flank. Lloyd doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Navigated the traffic. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. This ought to end in a goal. What's he got on offer? Brooks accepted the invitation. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Lloyd feeling the heat. They've opened them up here. They're playing like champions. Garlett, Levian. The Eagles haven't been inside 50 for a while. Kemp, what a game he's having. He's drilled his forward.
He buzzes around the forward line, always on the move and always happy to have a shot at goal.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Edwards with the tap. Mercer, Deegan, Phillips reads the play so well. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Phillips trying to find a path. Looking to peg one back. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. The Thunder guarding the corridor. Bryce with the intercept mark. Just has to hit a target. Can't take it. He's wrapped up. Phillips. Shrook. Can he find a teammate? Coughlin has a way of drawing the footy.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it. Brooks can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. Brown dishes it off. Can he hit a target? Brown spoils. Crosses the paint. Bryce has it at half forward. They've got them on the overlap. Lace out. Great footy.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It's definitely on his mind now. It can be hard to turn it around during a match, but he's got to find a way to clear his mind.
Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Thunder forcing them out wide. Edwards, great body work. Deegan. The Eagles continue to do as they wish. Collins. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? They're running rings around them. Downsborough can go back and shoot at goal.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
No trouble at all.
The Thunder are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Eagles are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Elliott palms it down. Crunching tackle. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Elliott wins the hit out. It's a tough game. Phillips. That typifies their performance. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
Away we go once more. Edwards had his measure today. Collins. He stopped in his tracks. Good thinking and good execution too. They've coughed it up. Deegan. Searching kick. Nash making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Terrific forward pressure. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The only interest left in this one is the final margin, unless something remarkable happens. When you're getting beaten like this, you've got to look for positives wherever you can find them. You can never just write a game off and say, it's not our day. You have to get something out of it.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, The big men fly. Closed him down. Kavara, he's besieged. This is much better. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Incisive handball. Coughlin. They've picked their way through. The Thunder looking dangerous.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
That is going very close.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Thunder haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Elliott looking for territory. Phillips. Who's front and centre? A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's an impressive mark. Probing ball. Mercer. Takes the logical option. Deegan. Garlett. Heads for full forward. Johnston. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Burke. It's there!
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Thunder might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Elliott wins it down. Kavara. Good tackle. Hall. Out of the congestion. Rule running in support. He's run into trouble. Bryce. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He'll expect to convert this.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Chatley to bring it in. Lucasen marks in the back pocket. Ignoring the corridor for now. Brown read it well and claims the mark. He's generally a good kick. No one can mark. Is that holding the ball? Garlett. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Brown absorbs the pressure. They're desperate today. He's caught. Brown, dangerous place to lose it. Phillips, he's set upon. Kavara cannot be deterred. This will be a close thing.
There's something for their fans to enjoy on what's been a disappointing day.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Collins, that sloppy play. Ball spills free in the tackle. Hall pounces. They've got a problem now. Kavara in the right spot. Brown, Bryce in the clear and marks uncontested.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Rucks go at it. Solid tackle. Hall under pressure. Bryce. Delightfully done. He'll feel that one. Was he taken high? No easy exit. Elliott affects the turnover. Stripped of it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Clever kick. Edwards. Sweeping handball. Collins looking to extend this margin. Punched away. He'll be sore in the morning. He's got support. Hall. Kavara. Dealt with the pressure. Elliott. They've worked it well. Can he be the fire starter? Bramble. Desperate defence. Henderson gets back and should repel. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. They desperately need this. He's missed.
They might lose the game, but they're finishing full of running.
Chatley goes towards half-back. Levian had his name written all over it. He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Eagles have winners everywhere. He hasn't been himself today. No one can mark. Levian, got to get it on quickly. Goes very wide. Johnston marks. Will he go the bomb? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Defence 101 there.
And finally over the line.
Brown brings it back in. Elliott on a lead. Not a lot of positives today. No one can mark. Henderson, where Angels fear to tread. They're a pleasure to watch. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Johnston, can he get a shot away? Going at his second. Let's call it a pass.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal. That's a shank.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Eagles have denied them the corridor. Kicks to space, ruled. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Bryce wins the contest hands down. This is good ball movement. Some people can't kick that far. Met solidly. Phillips will keep coming. It's a goal.
They've been very accurate and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Thunder will not go away. Good ruck work. Kavara, he just keeps racking up disposals. It's a tough game. Gets his kick despite the heat. Edwards, Mercer, Collins, Downsborough with a chance to send it forward. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? The Thunder under great pressure. Edwards spoils. Collins working hard and presenting well. He doesn't waste many. Good disciplined defence, and we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Eagles might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Elliott with a deft tap. Kavara cops some unwanted attention. He'll work all day. Rule thought his way through it. Hall. The Thunder finishing strongly. He's normally better than that. That's a bruising tackle. Gets the kick away. Well played. He's been quiet. Elliott has bobbed up.
Kicking at his first.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They're having a real purple patch and making it count on the scoreboard. 4 in a row.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Edwards showing his skills. Phillips, can they get another one? Bramble set sail for home and he has delivered.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Thunder haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Punch clear. Mercer. They're a big chance here. Leaves it behind. He's stopped in his tracks. Into the middle with the kick. Edwards takes an excellent grab. Collins towards the goal mouth. No one can mark. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Thunder aren't getting much value out of their clearance dominance, and that can be very deflating.
Chatley. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Eagles have got away. Edwards has rucked tirelessly. Chatley, good thinking and good execution too. You can see their confidence growing. Mercer going at his first, and he's got it.
The Eagles are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
Not many tip this result. The two big men do battle. Kavara. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They need a mark. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Thunder with a much-needed goal. Elliott wins it out of the centre. Phillips. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Throws it on the boot. Easto was committed to the contest. McCarthy. How will the umpire see this? Hall is calm in a crisis. Rule lays it off. Kavara. The Thunder haven't thrown the towel in. Phillips. He's done brilliantly. Creasy tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bramble has two today. Make it three.
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
The Thunder having a good patch. The big men fly. Phillips, terrific tackle. Frost. That's skillful. Punched away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Elliott gets his hand to it. Hall should be in the votes today. Deegan, Garlett in the forward pocket, can have a shot.
He'd kick this more often than not.
He's missed.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You'd back him in more often than not from there.
The Eagles could probably have won by more, but the truth is they had this one sewn up early. On behalf of Daniel Hartford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.